One of the biggest announcements during Amazon's September Devices event was the launch of Luna. Now you may be asking, what is exactly Luna? Well, Luna is a cloud gaming service just like the likes of Google Stadia and Nvidia GeForce Now. That means you can play a growing library of games over the internet without any hardware requirement. What this means is that game will be running on remote servers using Amazon's AWS cloud technology, and the video of your gameplay streamed to your supported device. In return, your button and direction presses will go in opposite direction and are read and acted upon by the source. In all respect, it is like playing a game directly on your device, but you don't have to download it first, just like Luna app or web portal on an iOS. Latency, which is often the biggest caveat of cloud gaming, is reduced significantly by games played using dedicated Amazon Luna controller, which connects directly to the internet rather than your device, much like Stadia controller. Well, one question remains that how can Amazon Luna take over the likes of Google Stadia or Nvidia GeForce Now? Well, you don't have to purchase games individually with Luna, at present time anyway. A Luna Plus monthly subscription enables you to play any of the games available in the library, which includes titles from the likes of Capcom, 505 Games and Team 17. In 2020, Google Stadia is something of a ghost town. In the face of that failure, Amazon this week announcing and eventually launching a service like Amazon Luna, which appears superficially similar to Stadia, seems like an insane idea. But even at this early stage, it appears as though Luna has learned from the mistakes of Google Stadia, and that alone gives it a far greater chance of success. To begin with, the model Amazon Luna will launch with 100 games available to play at a $5 monthly subscription fee. Google Stadia currently offers 25 games and its list rotates monthly. Amazon Luna's offer appears to be leaps and bounds above Stadia's in. Crucially, it doesn't muddy the water by asking you to pay additional cash for new releases. Perhaps more importantly, Amazon appears to know its role. Mark Whitten, Vice President of Amazon's Entertainment Devices and Services, seems keenly aware that Luna isn't competing for the audience endlessly refreshing pre-orders for Xbox X or PS5. Luna is about lowering the barrier to enter for video games, providing the least possible path of resistance for a broader demographic of more casual gamers who just want a convenient and easy way to burn free time. For that crowd, a nice around 100 games is a sweet spot. There will also be what they're calling channels available in the future, much like additional paid services available through Amazon Prime Video. The first to be announced is an Ubisoft channel that will give you access to new and favorite titles from the publisher for an additional fee. Essentially, Luna Plus is more the long print for Netflix of games, or more accurately, Amazon Prime Video of games, than the others already available. And according to me, it is a good thing. Like, although cloud gaming has been around for quite some time now, it has not been in the reach of masses due to issues like latency and prices. So even if Amazon Luna is not the next big thing, it is definitely going to increase the competition in the field, ultimately benefiting the consumer. Also, Luna's timing couldn't be better. Thanks to limited console launch numbers, there are a massive amount of people who will go wanting a new Xbox or PlayStation. It's easy to imagine these people experimenting with the Luna subscription instead, particularly with the Amazon Prime subscriptions and credit cards already attached to Amazon's extensive ecosystem. With Luna, Amazon has real opportunity to succeed where Google has failed. It will be a rough ride for competing services like Luna and Stadia. Both Amazon and Microsoft seem to be playing in the same space. A large subscription base is obvious endgame here, and the battleground is mobile devices like laptops, tablets, and phones. Microsoft is a clear favorite, but if Amazon learns from the mistakes of Google and relies heavily on the grunt of existing services like Amazon Prime to push things forward, it could be a shoe-in for a second. So that was it guys for the Amazon Luna. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do consider subscribing, and a feedback in the form of a comment will be massively appreciated.